Hey everyone, I'm King. Welcome back to Kingspade channel. So in the previous video, I talked about the 4 different builds that the game intended for the archer class to be played. In this video, I want to show you more detail on the archer build that I am using in ROR. As you might already know, I use the archer job class. And can you guess what weapon and build I am going for? I am using the Shortbow weapon. Many archer class I reckon will mostly going for the standard fast attacking crit archer build, but for me personally I like the skill type more. This may have to do with how I play my character in ROX, but also it is just my preference in general, right? Let's start with the stat point distribution. For the game current version, the maximum stat points that you can allocate on any stat is 60. So I max out the strength stat first. As you may already know, the strength attribute is the archer main stat in ROR. Unlike other Ragnarok game, the strength attribute increase the archer physical attack in ROR, not dex. And the remaining stat points I put it to dex for the haste or fast stat to have higher skill cooldown reduction. Moving on to the equipment. Now just like in ROX, the equipment in Ragnarok Rebirth also have equipment set effect, but only these 4 equipment that have the set effect: the cloak, clothes, shoes, and talisman. The equipment will have the stat effect starting on level 40 equipment onwards. So before anything else, when you want to equip this equipment, you should look at the equipment set effect. For level 40 equipment, there are 3 different set effects. The easiest way to look at all of the equipment and its set effect is from the gear option inside the album. Here it lists out all epic and legend quality equipment. Legend equipment are equivalent to the gold equipment in ROX, which drop by MVP and mini boss. The epic equipment is actually similar to the white equipment in ROX that you can get from the instance or dungeon, but the epic equipment is actually a higher tier equipment in ROR. Why do I say that? Because there are lower grade equipment in the game. When doing auto exploration, you will have a chance to get white and green quality equipment. The white and green equipment will have a lower stat than the epic equipment. Although the epic equipment looks somewhat exclusive, it is actually easy to get. You can get it from the dungeon, and because it is a dungeon drop, it can be sold at the trading house, and so you can actually directly buy it at the trading house too. It is also not that expensive. Not to mention, the epic equipment have the set effect. The white and green equipment does not have it. So as much as you can, you want to get and use the epic quality equipment at least. Now before buying the epic equipment at the trading house, you should be aware of the equipment set effect. Depending on what set effect you get, it will affect your gameplay. So if you look at the gear list, there are 3 cloaks, 3 clothes, 3 shoes, and 3 accessories. By just looking at it, it appears similar, but if you look at the stats, each one of it have different set effect. So there are set effect to increase crit damage, set effect to increase penetration, and set effect to increase damage reduction. Equipped with 2 different equipment will unlock the 2-piece set effect. Equipping all 4 equipment will unlock the 4-piece set effect. For my hunter, I use the Wild Fury set effect. For the extra penetration stat, I had equipped all 3 sets and had unlocked the 2-piece set effect. I'm still looking for the last piece, the talisman, so I can unlock the 2nd set effect. For now, I just use any set of talisman just for the haste stat. You can actually use 2 different equipment set to have 2 different set effect. For example, I can use 2 equipment for the other set to get the critical damage effect. With that, I will have increased stat for penetration and also crit damage. For weapon, I am using the short bow for the fast or haste stat, and for accessory, I am using 1 fast accessory and 1 physical bypass or penetration accessory. Previously, I used 2 fast accessories to have higher skill cooldown, but one had commented on the previous video that he used one fast and one penetration accessory to deal more damage, so I thought let me try that too. For the equipment progress, I mostly focus on the weapon enhance at the moment. I want to get the weapon enhance to level 90. The reason being is I want to get more physical attack. For enchant, currently I am using the Prontera enchant on all of the equipment. For weapon, I have strength and physical damage modifier. On talisman, I have dex and fast. On accessory, I have physical defense by pass or physical penetration and dex and fast. Initially, I want to get all fast enchant to get more haste for my build, but the fast start seems like to have a diminished effect, meaning you start to get lower cooldown reduction rate the more fast you have, but I'm not entirely sure about that. More tests need to be done, so I get the strength and physical penetration stat instead. On the armor, I just get any defensive stat that is useful for the build. Next, the cards. As for the cards, I use cards that has fast stat for all my equipment. Mandragora card that has fast stat on weapon, Pirate skeleton card that has fast stat on talisman, and weak soldier skeleton card that also has fast stat on accessory. Obviously, I want to have as much fast as possible so that I can have high cooldown reduction. So with this, I have about 97 strength, 47 dex, about 3800 physical attack, 747 physical bypass or physical penetration with around 2400 haste, which convert to about 62% cooldown reduction. It will be great if we actually know how much is the 747 physical penetration in percentage form. That will give us the idea on how much penetration stat that we actually have. Anyway, I am aiming to get 100% cooldown reduction stat, so I can lower the skill variable cooldown to 0 so I can cast skill faster. Moving on to the skill. For archer skill, I max out the double strafe, arrow shower and arrow repel skill. For the elemental arrow skill, I take the holy arrow, mostly because of the 20% damage increase effect. For the hunter skill, I get the attention concentration, beast bane, and focus shot skill. The skill build is straightforward, nothing complicated about it. Alright, so there is no training ground area or dummy target that I can test on my DPS, but this is how my damage or DPS looks like for now at the auto exploration trial challenge. There's a lot that still can be improved on my build, like the enchant and refine, and also the pad. I have not included the pad in this video. So what do you think of my shortbow hunter build? Is there anything that I can improve on? Let me know at the comment below. That's it for this video. This time video shout out goes to... Thank you for always supporting me and this channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And also don't forget to turn on notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next video. And as always, happy playing. Bye bye.